Hello everyone. So I've recently been getting some questions as to how I made my track I've Been Everywhere. I made a quick tutorial for you guys. I didn't get too deep into the sound design. I did go through some of it, but if you guys would like me to go into a little bit more deeper into the sound design, please let me know in the comments. And as always, I really appreciate all the support on this track. It's currently sitting number 2 on the top 100 downloads on Beatport. So I appreciate y'all, I love y'all, and I'll catch you later. I just wanted to come up with a super simple kick and snare pattern. Beginning of this song, it was all inspired by this loop here. I thought it was a little fast for what I was trying to do. I cut it in half and then I just chopped it up with some processing on it, just some EQ. Then was looking for a vocal. Hit up my friend Bex and her vocals sounded like... Once we got that vocal dialed in, and I honestly didn't do too much processing, RVox, which is a compressor, a little bit of EQ. I always have a spectrum on everything just to kind of see where the notes are hitting. It's really good for me because I'm such an amateur producer. And then a little bit of stereo imaging with some ozone. Bass is layered 3 different basses. Pretty cool. And it's just a saw wave. I put a little bit of filter on it. And this is kind of where I got the magic. You put a little bit of distortion on it. And the compressor, you set it to multiband. I'll show you guys. If you don't put the multiband. Then I also put a reverb. Don't put the reverb on the low end. It's all on the high end. I cut it off. And then I layered it with just 2 subs. It's just that rumble that I love. Altogether, the bass sounds... That added a little bit more loops later on, just to kind of fill out the frequency spectrum. And all together with the kick. Okay, now for this melody, I also had this top layer. I put some compression on it, some EQ on it, and after I processed and played around with it, I got it to sound like this. Then for the breakdown, we have this vocal 7 times. So there's 2 parts to the breakdown here. The first part, the first verse of back saying where, and I stretched it out. I took the beginning of this vocal here. I chopped that up. Once something is in audio mode, you can either divide by 2 or multiply by 2. I divided by 2 and I elongated the note. And once I did that, I added an LFO tool that I added some automation to. It's only stuttering near the end of the phrase, like... Pretty cool. Yeah, and then all together, this is what the song sounds like.